Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. If you don't know what the JSS is, the JSS is my community. It's comprised of people who focus on survival rate and not kills. And so if you like that idea, click the description in this video and you'll find a link to the JSS Discord server. Copy paste, put it in Discord, and there you have it. In this here encounter, I'm scrolling through the team list, and the person who I killed in my field content video actually messaged me after the stream that I had on Sunday, and I picked up something from him. We now call JSS members, you better listen to this, we don't call them raincoats anymore. We call them looters, because that's all they can do. It just makes sense. So Dravelin, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you for that. And I'm saying that because, I mean, this game is hard. This game is very hard. But you got to start somewhere. And that somewhere is going to be in a raincoat, more than likely light blue, if not green, I believe. So yeah. With that being said, we're getting into it on Dverg Forest. And on Dverg Forest, we all know this map is deadly. Not quite as deadly as Fisk Fabric in my opinion, but this map is deadly. There's nothing but teams here, and I believe there are no solo players. And so I decided to take out the L85 on this map. Due to my good luck with the previous encounter, I took out the L85 on Dverg Forest. Came out pretty good. Also, you see me scoping in right there. They changed the iron sights on this thing. Well, weapon sights on this thing. Look at my previous video on Dverg Forest and look at this one. The sights are different. And as you're going to see in just a moment, I enjoy these sights. I do. They're more simple. Okay. So overlooking this here pond, the barred house is actually that house to the right. And if you looked real close, you could see two figures running into that house immediately in front of me. Now, what are they up to? You never know the true intentions of anybody in this game until those intentions involve you. As we hear gunshots in the distance. But check this out. You are never safe in Vigor. We all know that. And I'm going to prove that to you right now. What's going to happen is one of them is going to come running outside. And I see him. And so I decide to eliminate him. He's gone. But why are there mortar strikes right there? Somebody has to see the barred house in order to put mortar strikes on that location. If you look close enough on that ridge or in that little hill behind the barred house, you can see a team of 3. And you see, I keep looking back and forth at them. They're watching this entire situation right now. And so I'm really hesitant to pull off another shot. Because if anything, they can come down here and take out this one looter who's down there. But they're just watching. But this guy gets awfully close. He's running away. I give chase. And it's going to be a very awkward Beanie Hill chase scene. But I'm determined. Because this man just came out the barred house and is running for his life. it would make sense. It would make sense for him to have a ton of loot on him. So I feel like, yeah, no, we don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't say hey around here. And I feel like, yeah, that took way too long. But I feel like that man had a lot of loot on him. But to my surprise, he had nothing. My guess is that they were trying to loot the barred house. Then they heard somebody, and so they ran away. Or, as somebody becomes a threat in the distance. Or, they were running to the barred house while getting chased. I don't even know. But that's a good discussion point. Because they had the barred house right there. Why did they leave it? I didn't see that team of 3 until after they left. Maybe one of the looters spotted the team through a window and he told his buddy, yo, we gotta go. And so they left. I don't know. I don't know. And it's really weird because they didn't loot the safe. All they had to do was stay in there. But you see right here, I realize the detector is right there behind me. And so I run and take cover and prepare for a gunfight. But first and foremost, I gotta hear. And I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything at all. So why did they hit the detector? I have no idea. Maybe they're trying to get a fix on that threat. Maybe they have a challenge they need to complete. And that challenge is to kill a threat. Now, I'm going to talk about this even though it just passed. But I had a decision to make. And that decision was, should I go back to the barred house and loot it? Or should I turn around and relocate? I turned around and relocated because of something I always say. Gunshots attract players. There was a whole trio up on that hill, like 3 barn owls inside a barn, watching me kill those 2 guys. They didn't think I saw him. I saw them. They didn't think that. That's why they stayed up there. They wanted me to go down there and try to get the safe, and they were going to ambush me. But even if that wasn't the case, they still heard me take out 2 people. So they should have been given chase. And that's why they hit that detector. They wanted to see where I was at. But it just so happened to be fortunate enough for me that a threat appeared. And so if anything, they chased that threat and not me. That's what I'm thinking. Your mileage may vary in the comment section down below. I like to discuss things like that. So let me know your ADR 97. Let me know your input in the comment section down below. And if you say, I'm gonna say it right now. If you say, Jet, you should have run over there and took all 3 of those guys out. What? Do you know? You must be new here. But anyways, you see right here, I'm being real cautious once again. Because given there's a whole lot of battle through here, whole lot of gunfights. But it's oddly quiet now. It's deceptively quiet. And yes, I picked up an ADR 97 with no ammunition, but I can't use it. So I gotta rely on this L85A1 if I were to get into another gunfight. And so what's my next move? My next move is to keep moving. And here comes Santa Claus once again. I think you get what I'm about to say by enough. I said it enough times. I don't need to say it again. If you watch my previous videos, you know exactly what I'm about to say. But like I said, I'm not even going to say it. See, I don't know if it's me or not, but Santa Claus is louder than the freaking plane. Bring back the plane. Bring back the C-130. Please. Thank you. Alright. So the airdrops are on their way. And as I'm crossing this open ground, I need a plan. Not a weapon plan, but I need a plan. You see, the airdrops have already fallen. They already have fallen. We didn't hear any gunshots at the safe. I'm assuming that team is still alive. And so I got a choice. Do I go to the detector and wait for them and maybe catch a glimpse of them or maybe get a headshot or two? That's risky. Or should I run to the airdrop and try to be stealthy and make sure I don't get spotted? I'm thinking that as I'm crossing this bridge, and as I fall into the frozen river of death, the plan comes to action. I'm going for the airdrop. It's tough making these kind of decisions because they each have their cons. Anybody can hide near an airdrop. Anybody can hide near the detector. But here's the thing. Here's my reasoning. If I hide near the detector and I miss my shots, they don't even have to hit the detector to know where I'm at. But if I'm over here and they hit the detector, they won't know, or they'll be too late. They'll be too late. They're probably going to hit the detector just to see who all is left. That's my thinking. And so I'm going to mosey on to the airdrop location. I'm going to do it. And yes, I'm on the edge of the river. I'm on the riverbank. I know. But if I get shot at, I know I'm not alone. It's real hard to hit shots in this game. I believe I can evade maybe about 5 bullets. I'm waiting in this tree to see if I hear anything. And I don't. But silence is not golden. Until now. They hit the detector. What does that tell me? That tells me that even they are unsure about the whereabouts of every Outlander in the game. Maybe everybody died. But now, at least I know at least one person is at the detector. At least I know that. One person could still be here. Teams can split up. It's very rare to see it, but teams can split up. I learned that from my streams. And so, there are 3 airdrops in that bag. The trio I told y'all about. And so now I run. I run like hell. Because we didn't hear any more gunshots at that barred house. There very well could be 3 people left in this encounter. That's what I'm thinking. And so I don't want to give them any seconds on me. As soon as I get it, I run. I don't try to loot anything else. Yes, I know I did not get a whole lot of loot in this encounter. But I got a free ADR 97. That's all I really care about. And I'm going to be gone. Yes, I see the barn to my right. I do see that. But I'm not worried about it. I'm running in the middle of open ground. If they have caffeine, they can catch up to me. And remember, I'm assuming it's 3 different people. We didn't hear any gunshots at the barred house. Nobody fought at the barred house. They had no reason to use any weapon that they have on their body. So I gotta run. And I'm not looking behind me because I don't want to slow down at all. When I look behind me, I tend to slow down for a little bit to get my bearings. But not this time. And you see at the top of your screen, they got the rest of the airdrops. That 3rd person, actually no, they didn't. There's still one over there. That team just might have been a duo or a trio -1. And I'm out of there. You have to have a plan in this game. If you wander around aimlessly, somebody's going to take aim at you. You have to have a plan. If you wander about in any encounter, just walking around going from POI to POI, point of interest to point of interest, If you keep going from POI to POI, not having a care in the world, somebody's going to run across you. If not, the other way around. And if you're mentally unprepared for that, you're costing yourself seconds. You're costing yourself that mental preparedness that either you're going to run, basically flight or fight, right? Flight or fight. But if you catch them off guard, it won't be a fight. It'll be a sucker punch. And as unfair as this game is, you know, body armor, PSDs, transmitters, I think that's okay. If you can sucker punch somebody with a bullet in their head and they didn't know that you were there, you did the right thing. Because I'm all about stealth. All about stealth. If you can hit somebody in the head and they don't know where you're at, or if you can hit somebody in their head and their teammate doesn't know where you're at, you did the right thing. Bonus points if you go back and loot that body while their teammate is still searching for you. That's amazing, in my opinion. That is grade A tactics right there. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Until next time, peace.